Right now you're into Urbanmixx. Make sure you stay in tune with the best.
You are welcome to Urbanmixx. Today we have one of the biggest, one of the tycoons when it comes to the United States in terms of hip life, hip hop. He does everything. He's one controversial, anything that has to do with music industry in America, he's one of them. So just stay tuned. We're taking this beat as we play one of his bangers. It's called Obano. So we're playing that before we show you the guy we are talking about. Stay tuned, and this is Urbanmixx. We're coming back. Prince, we are here today with one of the biggest, as I already told you, the one and only Archipalago Mufasa. Welcome to Urbanmixx Palago.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure to be out here,
You just released Obano, I think last year, and it was massive. When everybody was looking at you as in one of the biggest in the industry, when actually you released Meshe, and people were like, man, what kind of song is this guy bringing up? But they didn't know that it was a strategy. And after just following you and watching everything that you were doing, I realized it was a biggest strategy for everybody to come on your page. How did you do that?
Yeah, it's been like I just started doing music in September. Yeah. And I personally decided to drop Meji because I know how Ghanaians really behave towards cis and the kind of things I was talking about. So I just wanted to bring that vibe for Ghanaians to know what I can do before I release the main event that was Obano, which was hidden somewhere, So that was a strategy I took, and then it worked well for me. When I brought Meji, they doubted me. They never thought I could bring Obano, because Meji, I received a lot of criticisms, but it didn't pull me down. So when Obano came, I silenced all my critics. So that was a big strategy I took, and it really helped me a lot.
Right, let's come back to the Obano. I mean, this video, I've watched it several times. I've seen even most of the Ghanaian artists coming here. I mean, I don't want to mention any name, but they come here and they shoot videos, and I'm an editor myself, and you look at it, I'm like, man, you came to America, whatever, you couldn't shoot a better video, but you did this video on a different level. What was the motivation behind this?
Yeah, because me, I always want the best for myself, And then as that side music, I'm an entertainment critic, and I know how people are going to criticize me. So I really stepped my game up doing this video. And then the director is also a very good director. This video is in 4K, and like you said, you will never see most of these Ghanaian artists shooting a video in 4K like this. So I decided to go all out since the song was a hit and everybody was talking about. I decided to go all out, and this was the outcome.
It was a dope video. And looking at the song and listening to it and watching the video, man, we saw this lady in the video and it just took everybody by surprise. When they saw this lady and listening to the music, it just sound be like this song is for this lady. Is this song for your wife?
Yeah, that's her right there, you know.
That's what's up.
I especially did the song for her, and then and this song was an introduction for me, you know, to the music industry. Well, when you hear the beginning of the song, I was telling people, you know, I've really made an impact in the entertainment industry when it comes to Ghana, you know. And then the song was really about her, and I had just seen her, like, so or whatever I was talking about in the music, it's real. It's not that it's a cock and bull story or something like that, you know?
I mean, you always trying to be real. As you always say, you don't want fake, and it's always like being real, and I like that fact. Let's go back to Ghana. What is happening in Ghana right now? You already know. Apart from the coronavirus, there's a biggest coronavirus vibe that we all know, which actually started in Ghana, came back here in the United States, went back in Ghana, came back in the United States, and right now it's in the United States. You know what I'm talking about. Everything that has to do with the beef that is going on started in Ghana when Shatta Wale, your main enemy. How do you see this beef and his first beef that came out?
You know, he did Sarkodie first, first song called Little Tip, you know, and then it didn't even get like much attention, you know. And then we just stepped into the coronavirus era we are in right now. And then Sarkodie, being a rapper, he was dissed by Asem and then Boje. So he decided to drop this song. Right now, everybody is home for you know, for at least for people to cheer up a little bit. You know, most of the people are down, you know. Yeah, so he decided to drop a reply to what Boje and Asem have done to him by dissing him, and then he added Shatta Wale to it. So to me, it's a game, and then if you're a rapper or you understand where Obede was coming from, you know, that's what it is. Me, I don't have a problem with him dropping at this time, you know, because out here in America, people are releasing music, and you know, and it's going on. So for Shatta Wale to really get hurt and come out and say that during this coronavirus era, and then he come out with this and it wasn't appropriate or something, I don't agree with him, because Sarkodie was there, and then Shatta Wale dissed him from nowhere, saying a whole lot of dumb shit about him and all, you know. So he decided to hit back at him, and then Shatta Wale became emotional and talking about he's going to beat Sarkodie and all that.
Is that one something you agree that is going to be possible for him to beat him?
Nah, that's unprofessional, you know. Very, very unprofessional for him to say that he's going to beat somebody. You know, this Shatta Wale guy, you know, he has really grown horns, and he thinks that people really fear him, so he always want to say things that will, you know, put people's spirits down. But, you know, people like us, we've lived with him, we know that that's not how he is. He's a coward, and then he can't, you know, he can't just say anything he likes to people who thinks that he's King Kong or something. So that's my problem out there. You can't tell somebody that you will beat him, and then the person is Aquara and all that, you know.
One fact that he also raised when he was being interviewed on TV3, he said Sarkodie just organizing this behind the hits is just...
You see how envious he is to, you know, he envy Sarkodie too much, you know, because how can you say that because of your faith concept, that's why Sarkodie is organizing something? Sarkodie, to me, I don't know, you know, I don't go into the mind of Sarkodie, but I don't think he was even looking at that side, you know. He always want to be on top, but it's not like that, you know. It shouldn't be like that, and he got to know that if we are saying you know, yeah, and then he will never reign forever, by all means he will go and someone will come. So he has to think about his legacy and stop being arrogant and you know, that's excuse me to say is you know, and then for him to say that you know, David knew Goliath, who was the eldest and who was the youngest, but who defeated, you know, hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as for Shatta Wale, he needs to be talked to. You know, that's why always I try to talk to him, but he don't want to, you know, listen. You know, me, I'm not one of the guys who fears him or something because I know him. And then I hate the fact that he always want to show to the people of Ghanaians that he's a killer or he's a king Kong or he's on top. You know, where I'm from, if you see people like that, you know, it pisses us off. That's why all the time I try to retaliate when he does certain things, you know.
All right. With that being said, he also went up to even involve Reggie Rockstone, telling him a whole lot of stuff. How did you take that retaliation or this or insult, just insulting him? How did you take that?
That was very disrespectful, bro. Very, very disrespectful. If you ask me, because Reggie Osei has done a lot, you know, and for him to disrespect a whole rap music, you know, I don't even understand why these rappers, those who claim to be rappers in Ghana, are sitting down for him to disrespect rap music in Ghana like that, without them hitting back at him. You know, how can you disrespect Reggie Osei like that, saying what's in the you know, that nigga is, I think something is wrong with him. You know, something is really wrong with him, and then we have to check him into the rehab. I think so, because we can't respect Reggie Rockstone like that. Always posting about having this, having that, you know. But me and him, we know that he's a beggar. He's a beggar. It's not like how people see him. You know, all what he has is begging people and all that. And then he's talking about getting money from music and all that. I know his other source of money, which is not music. And I just don't want to disclose it out here. So he should stop bragging and then...
I mean, you just brought something out. In Sarkodie's Sub-Zero, he mentioned you are always only hard on a laptop. Explain that bit for me. What does that mean? Was Sarkodie trying to push that your man is a fraudster?
Nah, not that. Not that way. He's trying to say that he's an internet gangster. You know, he's always hard on the internet, but real life he's a coward. You know, that fraudster thing you're talking about is a whole different story altogether too, which I don't want to, you know, address that one. People know his kind of behavior when it comes to that one, but what Sarkodie is talking about is him being an internet gangster, you know, always talking about I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but when you see him in person, it's not like that, you know. So that's what he was talking about, not in that manner.
Is it really true that Reggie Rockstone's only achievement is just selling wache?
I don't think so. You know, he always want to degrade people, and people even older than him. How can you even say that? Reggie Rockstone has been selling this wache for the past 10 or something years, and you know, people know that that's one of his businesses. You know, he has Rockstone's office, a club. You know, Reggie Rockstone has achieved a lot, and even for bringing a hip life to Ghana is a whole legacy. You know, that guy Shatta Wale doesn't respect anyone, and you know, it's high time Ghanaians have to, you know, let him know that whatever he's doing is work. And he needs to focus on his talent, as I said in my new song, and then do whatever will make him successful. Not all the time trying to step on somebody to, you know, to rise up.
Was it appropriate for Reggie to introduce her daughter in the video?
You know, talking of that one, he was at home, and then his kids are around him, and you know, we are in a lockdown. So he even said his daughter should say hi to Uncle Shatta Wale. You know, I talk personally to Reggie Rockstone day in, day out, you know, on Instagram, on the phone, and, you know, Me, I wanted Reggie Stone to even react. Yeah, but he told me that he can't, let that guy disrespect him to a certain level. I should just leave him and then do whatever he want to do.
No, I'm not blaming him right now. It got to the point when the Shatta fan came and said that they want to gang rape their daughter. I was saying as an editor, that was not a live video. He actually did the video and edited it. So maybe he didn't think about that. But on my own suggestion, he should have blurred the kid's face before posting that. Because at the end of the day, people were looking at it as if the kid Sean Shatta Wale.
Nah, talking about the fan saying that he should allow them to rape, to rape.
The daughter.
Nah, that was uncalled for, and that was a pedophilic statement, So that something like that, as a father, you feel a pain. So he reacted emotionally at that level, though. You can't blame him. It's very sad, and it's painful. It's very painful for someone to say that I'm going to rape your daughter or something. So whatever he did, even he posted a video about it and later deleted it.
Your opinion on Asem's reply?
Asem is really playing. Asem is really beating about the bush. Asem can do better than this. He should come hard, for you to, be competing with Sarkodie, you have to be very prepared and not to be doing these kind of childish things. The rap is not even, it's not even hardcore. But Sarkodie hits him hard. I don't know the reason why he's even beating about the bush.
Why did you name it Cos 90?
Cos 90 because it's like you're not doing nothing, If someone has dissed you and even talked about you being abroad, you have to pay him before he's going to reply to you again. No, you have to come hard. You have to come hard at him. You shouldn't make it a plaything at all, because every Ghanaian was watching Asem to
come back hard.
Yeah, to step his game up, but he disappointed all of us. That's why I said it was a continental work.
How do you see Boje facing Sarkodie?
Boje had his issues with Sarkodie already, He's been tweeting about indirectly sneak dissing Sarkodie on Twitter. And then Shatta Wale, being an enemy of Sarkodie, has also been retweeting Boje's tweets. So Boje and Sarkodie, they have their fracas already. And I think Shatta Wale backed him more for him to, come out like that. But he also played himself.
How is it that every artist that want to face in beef songs, they will be calling people gay? I remember somebody called you gay. They called Chriss Wadle gay. Now it's Sarkodie. So what is it all about? People or musicians trying to just diss people and just calling them gay? Is that a big thing anymore?
Maybe there might be some of them who is really a gay, like Chriss Wadle. As for Chriss Wadle, I have some evidence that shows that he is a gay. I don't think maybe right now he stopped or something, because people close to him know that he has been a gay before. Maybe he stopped. Apart from Chriss Wadle and Shatta Wale too, I learned he is bisexual. So I don't. Apart from both of them, I don't know who is a gay again.
I mean, this will cause another beef, and it will cause another big problem. Are you ready to face that?
Me? Nah, man. Me. You have to know me by now. You have to know me by now. People, close to them told me that shit, and then I can, provide evidence if they want to, But just that, sometimes I don't want to put it out there for people to know.
I mean, did you realize that, okay, now it's like 3 against Sarkodie, so then you want to join in? Or you also had your own beef before?
No, I have my personal issue with Shatta Wale, I have my personal issue with him, already. And even he WhatsApped me and started dissing me and all that, dissing my mother. That's what made me angry. And I even told him told him that I'm going to diss him, and he said, "Nah, me, I can't diss him. I'm not a musician and all that." And I said he should just wait and see. I told him, you can ask him. I told him that I'm going to diss him. So this is not a matter of defending Sarkodie. Sarkodie is not my family member. It's not my, he's just a friend of mine, and then I can't defend him like that. I'm defending my own self. I just want the guy to know that I can do music, and then I can diss him when he diss me back through music. I can diss him through music. Me too, when I catch Shatta Wale, I'm going to beat him. Because if he's going to beat Sarkodie, then I'm going to beat him too. And I know that I can beat him. He's not a man enough to stand me.
Right now, have you seen the reaction going on the internet right now? It's been blazing. The Shatta fans are now just going crazy.
As usual, most of them are foolish. They are fools. So they will just try to diss me. And I'm past that. They have been dissing me for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years now. So this is not a new thing to me. As I always say, shoot me or kill me, but worse will never hurt me. They trying to, pull me down, but me, no one can pull me down. I'm past that. They just want to put negative comments out there. And then I'm just leaving it out there for everybody to see how, foolish they are. That's what they do. Ever since I broke out with their boss, that's what they've been doing. So I'm not surprised, And they have to know that I'm a boss of their boss.
Let's come back to the main beef. Whilst everything was going on, just after you dropped, Kwaku Smoke also came in and dropped. And that is also sick. How do you see Kwaku Smoke's also beef? How do you see that one?
Yeah, that guy is a very stubborn boy, and then I really like him. And then I like the fact that he came in as defending rap music. All the rappers, as you can see, most of them are scared of Shatta Wale, and he's the only one who who put it on his chest to fight for rap music, as Shatta Wale was disrespecting it. So I really like what he did.
So right now, the team Sack is Archipalago, Smoke and Sack himself. The team Shatta Wale is Shatta Wale himself, Boje and Asem. How do you see this beef? And so far, who is leading?
Oh, we are the leading, scorers. You have to know, because even mine and Sarkodie Sub-Zero, and then Kwaku Smoke, King Dave, all of them is fire. It's lit. So they don't even have a chance. They don't even have a chance. That's what it is. And me, I just stepped into the music industry. You guys have to even give a credit to me for even coming out with such a banger, with such a fire song.
Last year you were on Ghana Music Awards UK. This year you are on Ghana Music Awards USA. I mean, that is scheduled on July 3rd. No matter what, the coronavirus or not, I know you're still repping. How do you see the Ghana Music Awards USA, and what are your chances this year?
It's really the biggest move I've ever seen when it comes to music in the USA, and I support it 100% because it's going to help all the musicians out here, because people have looked down upon the Ghanaian musicians in America for a very long time, and I see this awards as a stepping stone, for the artists out here. And then it's really a good move, and I really appreciate whatever they are doing to put together this kind of music awards. They've really done well, and I know by that time the coronavirus will be down, and then we all will be representing. You have to know that hands down, I got a few awards in which I'm gonna bring into my closet. Big ups to those of the organizers, because it's not easy to put in that work they be doing. So they've really done well, and I support them 100%.
How many awards are you looking to win at the Ghana Music Awards USA this year?
At least 3 awards won't be bad.
We say thank you for coming on Urbanmixx, and any shout outs you have out there for any fan watching you today on Urbanmixx.
Yeah, straight up and down. This is the one and only Archipalago. It's like that. Fanatana cartoon. And you're more wine. One more so man. Shout outs to first of all to my girlfriend, Angel the model. Shout outs to all my fans and shout outs to all my haters, you know. Yeah, that's what it is. Shout outs to whoever loves me, and then shout outs to my mom and my sister as well, you know. So that's what it is.
Thank you so much for coming on today, and we are really happy to have you on the show.
Right now you're into Urbanmixx. Make sure you stay in tune with the best.